But anyway, get kicking. All right. Kick. There's so much blood when you kick them. Hello, friends. Welcome to TroytlePower Presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. I'm your host, TroytlePower, and this is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way. And today we're going to check out a little bit of Terror of Hemasaurus, I think is the full title. This is by a developer who I didn't look up how to say the name. Lauren Lemchek, I want to say. There it is. Lemchek? I think that'd be Lemchek. Who developed Super Blood Hockey is the one that I know of Lauren Lemchek's games. Yeah, and they've been working on this for a while. I've seen the kind of the process on Twitter and Discord. Wow, that's loud. Okay. I'm gonna turn the volume down for you and for me. Terror of Hemasaurus. Here we go. Start game. Monster selection. There's multiplayer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it can be the Hemasaurus, which is like a green Godzilla-ish looking thing. I should say, on the title screen, if you're not watching the video version of this, there's just a city completely in flames in the background. It says a game by Lauren Lemchek, music by Sean Daly, Terror of Hemasaurus, and we see the monster and some citizens. Let's check options real quick, actually. Sound effects, music, game settings. We've got player pointers, score indicators, screen shake, a speed run clock, and an explosion flash. And the whole game is presented as if we're looking at a CRT TV. There's actually like a TV border in the game. Anyway, start game. We can be a Hemasaurus, a Salamandra, the Clock Sloth, or autonomous Hemasaurus. We're just going to go as Hemasaurus themselves. Select mode. Arcade story mode. Okay, so arcade story mode says story and action, unique stages and mechanics, basic tutorial along the way, and then endless destruction mode. Jump right into the action, no boring text to read, learn by doing complete challenges to unlock features. We're going to do arcade story mode, chapter 1. We can see all the different levels here, but we don't have any of them unlocked except the tutorial, so we'll hit new game. July 16th, 2030. This is Svalbard, Norway. There's a climate debate happening, and the moderator says, "Welcome back to the debate stage. To my left, we're joined by the world's leading climate scientist, Hans Pissenschaft. And to my right, we have international fat cat, Richie Horderson, the heir to the Pollutocorp fortune." And behind them, there's a glacier that just rumbled. "We must act now. The polar ice caps are melting as we speak. Climate change will unleash terror upon the planet." And Richie Horderson says, "Well, now, I ain't no fancy-pants scientist like yourself. I'm just a regular Joe. But how's a little melting ice gonna unleash all this terror? I think you're making a monster out of a molehill." And more shaking of the glacier in the background. "Who knows what terrors might be unleashed by the melting ice caps? Maybe a virus, or worse. And the idiom is making a mountain out of a molehill." And it shakes some more. "Either way, the folks watching at home can rest easy. Climate change ain't no scary monster coming to unleash terror upon mankind." And it shakes some more. Oh man, I just realized that kind of looks like a head of a monster. Oh, maybe it doesn't, because now it's floating away. Oh, I can see the monster inside. You can see the Hemasaurus inside the ice cap. "The economy's what really matters. Climate change ain't gonna affect the folks watching at home." And the glacier with the Hemasaurus in it drifts away. A few days later, on a remote island, we see some maybe cultish-looking people doing exercises. They're praying. They're praying to the glacier with the Hemasaurus inside of it under a lighthouse, and it's shaking, and the Hemasaurus breaks out. And the shepherd of the holy lizard, who's the leader of the cultish-looking people, says, "We have been anticipating your arrival, Hemasaurus. We are the Church of the Holy Lizard. Our members have taken an oath under penalty of death to perform a sacred duty. Our sacred duty is to save humanity from its own reckless disregard for the planet. You see, human brains are hardwired to prioritize only dangers that exist in the present. This means humanity will not act with appropriate urgency to save the planet. Your presence is proof of that, and proof that our church will succeed in upholding its sacred duty. In order to save humanity, We must develop a time machine. We are already testing some prototypes. Allow us to perform a demonstration for you. And there's a guy in a time machine, and oh, it explodes. There's blood everywhere, and his skeleton fell out of the machine. As you can see, it still has some issues. We can send most of the person's soft tissues back to a past state, but we are still struggling a bit with the person's bones. Anyway, using a time machine and other future technology, we created you and sent you to the past. Or rather, we will. To be buried deep in the polar ice caps, set to melt just before it's too late to save the planet. That time has come for you to be the present danger that will motivate humanity to act. You know, beyond all the hurricanes, wildfires, mass extinctions, heat waves, disease outbreaks, floods, and such. In order to save the human race, you must kill their families, destroy their homes, and inflict terror upon them. Would you like to take the tutorial? Yes. All right, then let us begin. Okay, that's a wild setup, but I kind of like it. Our research indicates time travel combined with prolonged freezing can result in some unintended side effects. So we set up this training course so we can perform some basic tests to determine your capabilities. First, we want to test your climbing abilities. Climb to the top of that lighthouse and then return to your starting position. Use the left stick to move around, then use B to leap onto the building. At the top, you can press B and the left stick down to jump down. Holding down while airborne will prevent climbing. This is useful for This is like the most nothing voice, and yet it's very hard to read. This is useful for quickly jumping down off a building to surprise an enemy or navigate an obstacle. Okay, so we go over to it, and then we jump. And we climb up the building, leaving cracks in it all the way along. And then we go back to where we started. Nicely done. I'm glad to see your movement hasn't been affected. I mean, if you couldn't do this, there'd be no hope for you, nor for humanity. You were frozen for quite a long time. You must be very hungry. Well, good news. Finley over here has decided to make the most wonderful sacrifice a person can make for the environment and for you. It would make Finley very happy if you ate him.
Wait, what did you say?
Eating people will restore your health points and power you up. You see, people are actually the most green choice a person or monster can make for food. Eating a person drastically reduces their carbon footprint. That is why we are strict cannibals. Press A to eat. Now go eat Finley.
Wait, I changed my mind. I don't want to be in this crazy cult anymore. I just joined yesterday.
And the other cult members are like stopping him from leaving.
No, please don't.
Yeah, I ate him. You made Finley very happy. Now you must learn how to destroy people's homes. They must know they aren't safe anywhere. The Church of the Holy Lizard built this simulated structure just for you to destroy. Hop onto a building and start punching away by pressing Y. If the section you're climbing upon is destroyed, you will reflexively jump. A building is most durable at its base and becomes structurally weaker the higher you climb. Try to make buildings topple for quick destruction. Don't worry about destroying every last piece of a building. Once it's mostly destroyed, that is fine. Oh, and to increase this simulation's authenticity, a number of new recruits are presently sleeping inside the building. I'm sure they will be pleasantly surprised to play an important role in upholding the church's sacred duty. Oh my goodness. Now go destroy the building. Alright, we'll jump on the building, and then punch. So it's like Rampage, except for you can climb all over the building, not just on the edges. Oh man, there's some fire happening, people are falling. Oh, that was very good destruction. There we go. Oh, now we can eat people. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. All right. Looks like I didn't destroy enough of the building. Let's get back up there. There we go. That should be enough, yeah? Nope, still more. Okay. Well, there's some more fires happening. Come on. Surely this is enough. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. It gives me so much pleasure to see the sparkle of terror in the eyes of new recruits. This guy's got some issues. When an enemy is right in front of you, press X to kick them into the air. You can aim the direction you kick people and other things by using the left stick. Fortunately, we have a group of eager devotees willing to let you hone your kicking skills on them. In exchange, we promise to use the time machine to acquire a past version of them and replant them in this timeline. Though, between you and me, I'm not even sure that is possible. But anyway, get kicking. All right. Kick. There's so much blood when you kick them. Wow, some of these new recruits hit the ground so hard I can't tell who they are anymore. I guess maybe we should have gotten a list of their names beforehand. Oh well. It's important that the youth understand they will not be spared in a climate catastrophe. That is why the Church of the Holy Lizard has a youth outreach program. After all, children are our most valuable resource. For example, you can pick people up and throw them as an offensive weapon. This is great for hitting enemies at a distance and enemies that are flying. Press the left stick down and X to pick up a person, then press any button to throw them. You can aim where you want to throw by using the left stick. Okay. We gotta hit some targets with children. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's just, cardinal directions here. Well, no, cardinal directions plus, it's the 8 directions. Is there one more? Okay. Nicely done. It's wonderful to see the youth contributing so much to averting the climate crisis. This is crazy. You might be wondering by now, how can all this killing be justified? Well, is killing in self-defense justified? If so, consider all of this to be in defense of the human race. I don't want to kill people. Sure, it may give me a special kind of joy that I've never before experienced, but the real joy comes from knowing that through death I am promoting life. Speaking of self-defense, the next skill you must practice is the atomic butt slam. While airborne, press and hold down and A until you crash into the ground below. This is a great way to surprise enemies on the ground. If you jump from high enough, the ability will impact with extra power. This man here that we have restrained, do you know what he did? Nothing. Yet we have selected him to die. According to calculations by our church's inter-universal sacred geometers, for every life we take, we save at least 10 future lives. So I want you to save 10 future lives by taking this one with an atomic butt slam. Alright, jump and down an A. There we go. It's easy to get too focused on all the killing. We are also saving lives. You just can't see it yet. Your training is complete for now. There's still much to learn, so keep experimenting. It is also predicted that you possess a powerful ultimate ability, capable of extreme levels of destruction. But we cannot teach you that. You must discover it for yourselves. Now, we must plan your first attack. Oh my goodness, this game is ridiculous. Northport, Long Island. Stage 1, a demonstration of terror. Kill 50 humans, 50% destruction. Welcome to Stage 1. It is time to introduce humanity to your terror. Kill a minimum of 50 humans and destroy at least 50% of the town. Alright.
Holy shit, what the fuck is that?
That's what a civilian just yelled. Yum. I picked up the one who said that. How dare he? How dare he question me? Hemasaurus. Yes. Oh my goodness. Kick the people. Eat the people. Yes. So, this game, Super Blood Hockey, you know, I should have expected this coming from Super Blood Hockey. This game is sort of like Rampage, if Rampage was extremely gory and had a very sick sense of humor, in much the way that Super Blood Hockey is like ice hockey, but extremely gory and with a sick sense of humor. So with that, I recommend it to fans of monsters, and fans of Rampage, which, you know, Rampage was always a series that I really liked. It makes me sad that there's not, like, I think the Wii was the last game that had, like, a really solid Rampage movie on it. I do like that you can climb all over the buildings. That's kind of fun. Figuring out how to get it to topple is a little tough, though. I'm just punching away at the same section in the middle. There we go. Oh, it all comes crashing down. How many humans have I killed? 42 so far. Just kick a few there. That should take out a few more. We're at 23% destruction. Kick a few more people. Nom. Let's throw. There we go. Just throw that guy up into the air. Whee! Splat. There's a car. Alright, can I pick up the car? Oh man, there's a police officer shooting at me. How dare he? Nom. Now he's not shooting at me because I ate him. It's just dumb destruction. That's all this game is. It's just dumb destruction and a lot of blood and a very silly story about a monster worshipping cult trying to prevent climate change by killing a lot of people. Like you do. Here goes this building. Woo! I just realized we're out of the pixel art thing. Or not the pixel art, we're still in pixel art, but we're out of the CRT thing. We're in a nice full widescreen display when you actually get into gameplay. That building looks like it's just gonna fall. Oh yeah! Oh man, I knocked over one building and then butt slammed the ground in front of another and took it down. That was great. Can I butt slam here? Okay. So I think the butt slam gets more powerful the higher you do it from. Yes, it definitely does. That building's gonna fall. So there's a some amount of a physics engine at play with how the buildings fall, looks like, because they kind of topple and lean in a way that I haven't seen in Rampage games. Yeah, if you do a butt slam at the bottom corner of a building, it just goes. I'm at 115 people killed. Oh, a cop car, butt slam. I butt slammed the cop car into a high rise and it destroyed the high rise. Wonderful. Can I eat people from? Yeah, you can pick people up out of the windows. How do you? Yeah, there you go. I can eat somebody in a window. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh man, this is great. I'm just a happy little boy playing Rampage over here, but it's called Terror of Hemasaurus and it's better than Rampage ever was. Listen, if you're listening to this podcast episode, if you've listened this far, you absolutely know if this is a game for you. And my suspicion is that it probably is, because how could you not have fun with this game? 150 civilian killed, we're at 74% destroyed, and there's the stage exit. And he roars at the exit. 3 minutes, 35 seconds. Fatalities 161, 75.4% destruction. $4,990,500 worth of financial damage. Press A to continue. Wonderful. And just go straight to stage 2. When done correctly, it's possible to get buildings to topple into one another for maximum destruction. To get a building to topple into another building, target its weak spot on the correct side. Yeah, man, I already figured that out. We'll do it again, though. Yeah, we'll just punch out bottom edge here. Just do this real quick, and there it goes. Smash! All right, friends. This has been Terror of Hemasaurus by Lauren Lemchik. I think I'm saying it right. I think that's how you say it. This is a great game. Super Blood Hockey is also a great game. Yeah. This is great. This is wonderful. It feels really good to make a building fall down. Like there's just a lizard brain response, if you will, that just says, hey, when you knock a building down as a big dinosaur, it feels good. So yeah, if you're a Godzilla fan, if you were a fan of Rampage growing up, and if you don't mind some gore, some language, and an absurdist storyline, then you should absolutely be playing Terror of Hemasaurus. I'm playing it on the Switch. It's out in other places as well. It's actually been out in other places for a while now, just as hitting the Switch. And it's great. It's just very fun. Yeah, thanks for watching and or listening, friends. Do take a look at my YouTube channel. I think I actually have a few videos all going out today at the same time, or almost the same time. So check out the other videos there. Check out Geek Media. Check out Probably Work. Check out Super Switch Club, where we're playing Banjo-Kazooie this season. You can get in on that if you want to be part of our podcast. That would be super cool. And until next time, friends, tap A and hope for the best. There goes another building. Whee! If you enjoyed my show, it would mean a lot if you would rate and review it on iTunes, share it on social media, or check out my Patreon. You can find all of my stuff at TroytlePower.carrd.co.
This has been a presentation
of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
At Probably Work.
For more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.